to earn with information, to make money with information, you need to understand the basic characteristics of information. How is information, data, different to physical goods? One of my favorite books is Information Rules by Shapiro and Varian, written in 1999, but even today, a beautiful book explaining these basic questions. How is information different to a physical good, and what does this mean? I recommend you read the book, but I'll go through some of the very, very basic ideas here. The first concept is sunk cost, and this is a concept of economics. In the physical environment, if you build a building and you're not satisfied with the house you have built, you can sell it forward. In the virtual environment, if you design a game and you're not satisfied with the game you have designed, you're not satisfied with the movie you have made, it will be far more difficult to sell it to somebody else. So basically what we say is, in the terms of economics, you have a sunk cost. You have spent €1 million in doing your movie, and now you cannot sell it to anybody else, you need to sell it to the consumer. You also, with information-based goods, you have a marginal cost of 0. So it is easy to copy. And this is an additional challenge. So information goods, by their characteristics, are costly to produce and cheap to reproduce. And this is the environment in which you need to know how to make business. So one of the first things which you should avoid to the very last moment is commoditization. You should try to avoid that your product is exactly the same as somebody else's. If your product is exactly the same, you will perhaps have a sunk cost. You have spent building the product or service €1 million or €2 million, and it is exactly the same as your competitors, and you can copy with a marginal cost of 0. This will mean that you will go into competition with your competitor, and at the end of the day, you will sell it for no price at all. So in information-based goods, avoid competition, differentialize, avoid competition. Whatever you do, avoid competition. Another characteristic of information-based goods is that the community, let's go with the lock-in first. The user of your service has spent time in learning your service, and hence, if he wants to move away, he needs to learn a new service, and hence he's locked into your product. So use this to your advantage. Also, the more users you have, you are creating a community, and the value of your service grows as the community grows. So this is called network externalities, and you need to think how you create your community and how do you build your community, and how by building your community you capture value. Very, very basic things about how to make money with information, but I recommend you read the book by Shapiro and Varian.